Alright YouTube, it's Nathan. Hey, so this is a Blue Monkey project on a top CAD roll cage. Unfortunately, this does not work out as good as I planned. I don't know why I didn't think of it, but the regular Wraith has wider bars, and I mean obviously it has bigger bars, but something I didn't account for is this is actually thinner than the Wraith by a little bit. So I just got to do some modifications. I got to cut the ends off here, and I got to cut the end off the other side. I got to remove these bars here on both sides. Got to cut this bar and slide a tube down it. I mean, you can obviously see why I got to slide a tube down it. Those are made for a way bigger bar. That's about it off the top of my head to get this thing to sit level. And so I guess I'm going to get started on that. See you in a little bit. Okay, so good news. We got the plate cut on both sides. So it fits in there, and we got it to come down pretty far. I mean, there's still this tiniest of gap here, and that's because it is hitting in a couple spots. It's hitting up here. There we go, right there. And it's hitting a little bit over here on top of it. Originally what I was going to do is I was going to cut out this bar and this bar, like I said earlier, and chop off the bottoms of these, and I was going to slide it in through the top. That way it can close and everything would be good. Now I think I'm going to change it a little bit. I think now that I'm looking at other things and stuff, I'm gonna have to do some serious fab work up front. So I'm gonna leave that alone for the moment, and I probably won't have to cut it. I'll probably just do some bending. So one of our issues right now is right down there where the servo goes. I got to looking, and you can see there's bars in the way. When they developed this cage, which is a pretty cool cage, they made a cradle for the battery to go up front. Well, and that cradle is in our way. This is the closest thing I have to a stock Wraith, and you can see how the frame is different. And back here, there's no bar going up. So that's why it would work on this and not have any issues. You just have the bar up here. See the difference? So I think we're going to cut the bar here and bend the bar out and connect it. Just connect it right up to here. The other side, we're going to leave that whole bar in and then just add a tube so it matches. You know, the tube that goes from the inside to right here. But this bar, the long one right there, I'm going to take that whole bar out, that portion of it. And then we should be able to put our servo in. Because all the servo mounts, the head comes underneath, and then you have the steering all underneath, kind of like a slash. It's actually used as a Traxxas steering components. So it's a lot like what a Traxxas slash and most of their other Traxxases are set up like. So that's where we are right now. Got to just do some fab work to the front. And then we're going to get to the back and do a couple things back there, but nothing like what we have to do to the front. But it'll be cool. We'll make it work. Most definitely. See you guys in a little bit. Alright, so that's about it for today's video. As you just seen me cut in the back. Yeah, I took that off. There's no screws in it at the moment. As you just seen me finish cutting, I'm going to take this back piece right here and I'm going to slide a bar to go across it to fit in there. And on the front, if you haven't noticed already, these used to be mounted here, right there, and then of course I cut them on both sides and moved them over to the outside. They're not welded yet, but that's something we're going to do in the next video, along with some of the other parts that are coming. We'll do an install and finish up all this cage work, yada yada yada, all the good fun stuff. So there we go. Thanks for all your guys' positive feedback. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you at the next video. Thanks.